Good morning, YouTube family. Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by to visit with me. My name is Charlene, and this is Care with Compassion. So before we get started, I'd like to just say a few things. First of all, everything that I see on this page is my own personal opinion and my own personal experiences, okay? So keep that in mind. Also, the essential oils that that I will be mentioning, it is by doTERRA. It is doTERRA Essential Oil. It is all natural, 100% pure, organic essential oil. Okay, so please consult with your doctor before using it. If you're able to use it, please use some form of base like a coconut oil before applying it to your skin, okay? But please talk to your doctor first, because there are some medications that don't work well. If you have high blood pressure, if you take heart medicine, there's some oils that don't work with that. So please consult with your doctor, okay? Also, if you like this content, please subscribe, hit the like button, share, okay? So on this page, we talk all things elderly care and essential oils, okay? So today we will be discussing Breathe Essential Oil, and we will be also discussing how to handle your elderly family member when they wake up in the middle of the night. Okay, because sometimes they do. Why? Because they go to sleep early, right? They go to sleep early, and so sometimes they wake up at 2, 3 in the morning. Okay, so we'll be talking about that. Okay, the first thing we're going to be talking about is the oil, the doTERRA oil. The one we're speaking about today is called Breathe. Okay, so Breathe is also another oil that is good for the change of weather. Is good for your respiratory system, your immune system. Listen, Breathe has peppermint. Which you know is my favorite. Peppermint, eucalyptus, on guard. Those are my favorite. Well, lavender too, but for different reasons, right? Yes, it has peppermint, it has eucalyptus, it has tea tree oil, and it has lemon. Okay, so those are the components inside of Breathe Essential Oil. It is good for your respiratory. It is good for if you are congested. If if you have congestion in your nose is running, and you have chest congestion, or you're just not breathing because you don't feel well, Breathe is the oil for you. Okay, so if you're interested in getting the Breathe Essential Oil, you can go to my website, which will be listed in the description box. With the Breathe Essential Oil, you can diffuse it. You can rub it on your skin with coconut oil, but you cannot intake it. You cannot digest the Breathe Essential Oil, okay? That's one that you cannot. You can, yes, with peppermint. You cannot with eucalyptus. You cannot with Breathe, okay? So keep that in mind. But it is a very good essential oil for the change of weather, respiratory issues. Breathe is the one for you, okay? So if you go into that website that I will have listed in the description box, it will give you more information on the different things that the essential oil Breathe can do for you and how to use it more thoroughly. And in addition to that, it will give you the price of it, okay? So check it out. All right, so we will also be discussing dementia again with your elderly family member who may wake up in the middle of the night. I'm going to tell you a funny story. I had one client. I I'm not going to mention any of my clients' names, okay? I had one client, and they become my family. My clients are my bestest friends, okay? And that's what they call me. You my bestest friends, because I just love them so much and I care for them so much that we become the bestest of friends, okay? And she was having a hard time sleeping at night. And she was living with a family member who, her daughter, and her daughter was married and she had younger kids and stuff like that. Well, she knew every day that I would come. I used to go, well, not every day. I was off maybe once or twice per week, but in her head, I was there every day. Okay. And so she would wake up because normally, when I come in the morning, okay, and I'm all over the place because there was a point where they got her some medication to help her sleep through the night, okay, but sometimes that medication did not work. She would still wake up, okay, so it would be very frustrating for the family member because, like I say, they have little ones, and if mom's downstairs in the kitchen making coffee because she think it's time to get up and go to work, right? She thinking she got to get the kids ready. I'm doing lunches, right? She's doing lunches because she's thinking the kids are going to school, right? Their mind gets stuck into a time zone, right? So this particular day, she was thinking I was coming to visit. So she was like, you know what? This will be really nice for me to get up and make Charlene some tea because she knows I'm all about the tea. I keep tea. Yeah, I keep my tea everywhere I go. I love myself some tea, okay? I put my essential oils in there, my peppermint, my lavender, depending on the day, okay? And it just keeps me together. So I'm going to, get everything set up for Miss Charlene when she comes. So she should be coming pretty soon. This is 3 in the morning, okay? Miss Charlene is not coming. I usually get there until about 9 o'clock. But she's up, and so her daughter comes down, she's frustrated because, she got these little babies, and she's afraid that mom's going to wake up the babies because then that's a whole nother thing, right? She's going to have to tussle with the babies and then her mom. And so her mom, Mom, what are you doing, right? She was like, Mrs. Charlene is coming. I need to get her some tea. She was like, Mom, it's 3 in the morning, la la la. She's upset. The daughter's upset. Okay. Which, you're upset. You're tired. You have to deal with your mom. But I keep telling my clients all the time, okay? You handle your family member the way that you would want to be handled in that situation, right? She's thinking, they don't really have a concept of time sometime, right? They just thinking it's whatever it's going on in their head, right? And that was a nice gesture when she was, thinking in her head, this is nice. I want to do something nice for Miss Charlene, or whatever the case may be, whatever may be going on in their head. They're thinking they're being helpful. They're thinking it's time to get up, right? Clearly it's dark, but they're not thinking that way. So that whole thing turned really bad, okay? Because the thing is, you always have to understand from where they're coming from, and understand. I get it. You have your own little family dynamic, but you have to start incorporating that elderly parent with the dementia in your family dynamic, right? Because they're just as important as your children, your husband. They need to feel like they're just as important and not a burden, right? No one wants to feel like a burden, right? If her daughter was to fall and hurt her back or her leg or whatever, and she can't do the things that she needs to do and someone has to help, she wouldn't want to feel like a burden, right? especially if it's an ongoing injury and it's not going to heal in a week or two, right? A month or 2 or 3, and you can't get up and do the things, you start to feel like a burden. You don't want to feel that way. You don't want to feel like you're inconveniencing people, right? So I just told her daughter, I said, next time, he said, oh, Mom, that's so nice of you, right? Applaud her for the nice thing that she's doing because she's thinking she's doing a wonderful thing. That's so nice. You wanted to get Miss Charlene a cup of tea. But guess what, Mom? Let's go look at the clock. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Miss Charlene gets here at 9, remember? And guess what the mom will say? Oh, she does get here at 9. She says, I don't know. I'm not tired. Well, you know what, Mom? What about if we can get some hot milk or some hot tea and we'll relax a little bit, right? If they're insistent on not going to sleep, maybe you just want to turn on the TV, or maybe not the TV. Maybe just put on some relaxing music, right? Some relaxing music. When I have overnight clients, there's a whole routine, okay? There is bath. There is, before we get in the bath, I put on that relaxing, sleepy music, right? Set the atmosphere, okay? So try setting the atmosphere. Now it doesn't always work out. Sometimes they don't go back to sleep until maybe 5, 6 o'clock. It's time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 7. And but you do the best you can do. Just be respectful. Stay calm, right? Just stay calm. Okay, because I'm telling you, in their head, they don't have any concept of time. They don't have any understanding of income. You know what I'm saying? She was really thinking she was doing a wonderful thing. And if you come down there hollering at her, fussing, what you doing? What? Okay, that you get ready to wake the kids up because she's gonna start screaming. You screaming, and the whole house in an uproar. When you could have just came calmly, pleasantly, sweetly, and said, "Mom, it's so and so time of the morning. Miss Charlene doesn't come until so and so time. So maybe we can save this till later, because if we cook it right now, right? We get this teapot going right now. It'll be cold by the time Miss Charlene gets here, because that'll be a few hours, okay? So maybe we can get some hot milk or some tea or something, and you can just sit down and relax. Let's listen to some nice music, and maybe they'll drift off to sleep, right? Maybe you'll give them a nice book to read. Maybe you can read this book until Miss Charlene comes. Maybe you can sit here and let's listen to some relaxing music till Miss Charlene comes. You know what I'm saying? Just try to keep everything calm, get them back into the relaxing mood. Maybe they'll go back to sleep, right? Maybe they will not. Either way, you want to get them from the position where they're making all this noise and doing all the things to a relaxing place. Okay? It's 3 in the morning. That might be like, oh my goodness, it's kind of really early. The babies are sleeping. We don't want to wake up the babies. Come on, let's go. Right? Let's try something different. Definitely don't go there with an attitude. Don't go there frustrated, because they're picking it up. They're picking up that demeanor. They're picking up that you frustrated. They're picking up that, oh my gosh, I'm bothering them again. Nobody likes to feel like that. No one wants to feel like they're a burden or inconvenience or they're not important, right? We're all important, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? When you're handling your family member that wakes up all hours of the night. Or maybe you can talk to your doctor like my client did, and they prescribe something to help her relax, to help her sleep through the night. Okay? So that is it, and I will chat with you again tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions or comments, put it in the comment box. Check out that description box to get to the link so you can order any of the essential oils that I mentioned. And you have a blessed and wonderful day. All right? Talk to you soon.